Hey guys, Evan here, Team X3 Drop. We have another video for you guys, and I'm actually personally excited for this one. We've got Sam. How's it going?
What's up, guys?
So, what are you playing today?
Today I played Ballpark Insects. So
Bug
beatdown.
Okay. First question, not just that I have, but I'm sure a lot of other people have, is why?
So, it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's really cheap, really easy to pick up and kind of learn how to play and navigate. And it's just like something unique. You know, I was pretty bored of like a lot of the more like meta decks nowadays, and this is something that can still compete and still do really well. So that's, I mean, why I played it. And it turned out really well. I mean, today I went undefeated and got first place at locals. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, you want to jump into it?
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's do it.
So first things first, we got some garnets to play. 3 Insect Knight and 3 Neobugs. So the reason you play this guy is because, whoops, that was an extra one that I just had in my deck box, my bad. So the reason you play these guys is because like they synergize with some of the other cards in the deck, and these ones just have the highest attack points.
Okay.
Once we get Sea Ranger, I think his name is, we'll play him over this guy because he has 2,000 attack, so it'll be 2,019. But this is just what we got right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's fine. Okay. And then one of the main reasons to play this deck, one of the newer cards for like just generic bug support, is Gokipole. So this guy is kind of where things start lining up for us. What he does is anytime he's sent to the graveyard, so when it be like a blink material, battle, card effect, etc., you can add any level 4 or lower insect to your hand. And then if you add a vanilla, then you can special the vanilla and pop any monster on the field with more, special summon monster on the field with more attack than the vanilla. So you summon Insect Knight, you can pop like anything bigger than Insect Knight.
Oh, wow.
He's a hard once per turn as well, but there's a lot of ways to get him sent to the graveyard and proc his effect. And yeah, so he's pretty good. Probably like the second best card in this deck. First best card in this deck, though, is Resonance Insect. This one's the best one. So he also has an effect where when he's sent to the grave where he adds a level 5 or higher insect monster. We'll go over the targets in a minute, but he adds a level 5 or higher insect monster when he's sent to the grave, so same thing, like material, battle, etc. And then when he's banished, you get to mill an insect. So you can send Gokipole, or you can just send like anything else. Usually send Gokipole though. He can't send himself, and he's not a hard once per turn on either of his effects either. So probably the best card in the deck. Doesn't look like it, but yeah. And then the main thing you're searching off the Resonance Insect is Dozer. He's just kind of like BLS for insects. You banish 2 insects to summon him, and then if he deals damage to your opponent, they mill a card. Doesn't really come up, but he's important. So like if you send the Resonance Insect or get him to the graveyard and then you search this, then this immediately lets you banish the Resonance Insect so you can send another dude. And you're going second deck, you like to kill your opponent, and he has a lot of attack points. So like if you make Boral Sword plus this guy, it's game every time. And he just represents like another body as well.
Okay.
And then there's Aztekipede. Should have played more of this guy, I just couldn't find any more of him. He's literally the same effect as Dozer, except he only takes 1 insect to banish. That's pretty much it. I mean, you can add this one off Gokipole as well, because he's level 4 or lower. But yeah, should have played more of him. He's just like an extender, kind of like the baby dragons for dragon decks.
Okay.
And then I play 3 Mothman. Literally only because he's an insect, that's an extender. Lets you put more stuff on the field. You can search him off Gokipole as well. And he's just got like generic, you know, insect synergies in the deck.
Makes sense.
And he's a danger. Dangers are sweet. And then I play 3 Vishuda. Pretty similar. I mean, he's got, you know, the same like thing that you play him for in every deck where you make the monk and, you know, go about your day. But another cool thing is he kind of synergizes with like the vanillas because they're non-effect monsters. So you can use the secondary effect if you were to like send him off of Mothman or something. You can use the bounce effect. It comes up a lot actually.
Okay.
And then we play Kaijus. These are the other targets for Resonance Insect aside from Dozer. So you search off of his first effect, either Dozer or these guys. And so you're going second deck, and clearly you're playing bugs, so you don't have an easy time breaking a board, but with Kaijus, you do have an easy time breaking a board.
Okay.
And they're insects, most of them. So typically you see, like, you give yourself this one, you give them this one, or you give yourself this one if you drew this guy already, and you give them this one. Hopefully, in a perfect world. We're going second, so I just play a bunch of good going second cards. So 2 Pank, 3 Ash, and 2 Ogres. The ogres are probably what would come out for the Aztecapedes, to be honest.
Okay. Did it just not come up today?
Yeah, I mean, they're still really good. Like, ogre's probably like one of the best hand traps in the format. It's just like, I don't know what else I would cut for the Aztecapede. Maybe I would switch up my Kaiju ratio, maybe like cut the Gamma Steel and a Kumungus for the Aztecapedes. I would maybe want to play another going second card other than this, because this is really all there is aside from the Kaijus that help me out going second. And then the other like really good card in this deck is Giant Ballpark.
So what does this do?
Basically, so if there is a battle and either player is about to take battle damage, so you or your opponent, you get to send any level 4 or lower insect from your deck to the graveyard. If it's a vanilla, you get to you can summon as many of them as you can from your deck, hand, or graveyard. So you can summon them from 3 different spots, no matter where they are, unless they're banished. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. If insect is destroyed, or any monster is destroyed by battle on your side of the field, you can also summon a vanilla insect from your graveyard as its secondary effect. Doesn't come up, but the main reason you play this is because it's freaking sweet to summon 3 insect knights from your deck.
That sounds like a win con right there. I like it.
It's a lot of damage,
Yeah.
and they can't get Widow Anchored. Like, what are they gonna do? And 3 slumbers, just because it does a couple things. So obviously you get the board wipe and the summon the Kaiju, simplify the board a little bit in your favor, and then it has a secondary effect where you can banish to search a Kaiju, so it helps you search your insects and you get like the food for Doom Dozer, the Inzector Link, which I do play, etc., etc.
Okay.
Just a really good card, helps you break boards, helps you go in second. And then just some one-offs. So this gets you the Ballpark, which is like your win condition. This lets you banish Resonance Insect just right off the bat, so you can send Goki Pole, add an insect. That's the only reason we play Gold Sark.
Okay.
And then Foolish Burial can send Goki Pole, which lets you, do the same thing, add an insect. And then Double or Nothing is just because I'm going second and I wanted to play Utopia Double because it's real easy to get 2 level 4s on the
Gotcha, okay.
And that's pretty much it for the main deck. I think it's 43 cards. I already mentioned a couple of the changes I would make.
Right.
And then the side deck, I play 3 Gamma and the Driver. I like this card against combo decks because it helps you if you're going second in 2 ways. It lets you, of course, like stop them from establishing the board, and then if they set up a board with like 8 negates, something kind of cool about this card is that you can bait a negate, then negate their like big monster type thing. You get 2 bodies and you can start making like a boar load and help like wipe the rest of the board. So I really like this card against combo decks. That's what it's there for. Lancia's Lancia. I probably don't need to explain that. It's for like Orcus and stuff.
Pretty standard.
And then I just cited some going first cards to help me out a little bit because like I'm a going second deck. If my opponent's onto me, they're gonna make me go first. So these are kind of like just good stuff. Helps against Striker. Helps against pretty much everything except Ultrageist, to be honest. This helps against Ultrageist though. So.
what was your favorite like side deck?
My favorite side deck card, probably the Sanctum and Scythe package. It's just like such a blowout. Like you play this, like your opponent thinks they've outsmarted you and they're making you go first, and then you just set this card, and then it like stuns the board so that you're picking apart their board and you're just trying to attack them. This makes it so they can't establish the board, but they still have to commit to it so you can kind of do stuff, because there needs to be a monster on their side of the field for the Ballpark to resolve.
Okay.
And it definitely helps just like in terms of value, even if you don't kill them.
Makes sense.
And moving on to the extra deck, I play a couple 4s, and then I have something I kind of want to touch on this too, but these 3 were the only ones I made all day, and this one I'm sure would come up in a situation where I played against a lot of Orcust and was forced to go first. This I would probably cut. Shout out to Georgie, by the way. He noted to me that I should probably play these 2 cards, so I'm thinking that I'm probably going to cut these 2 for these 2, because this guy can summon the Insect Knights and stuff from your graveyard, and it's got the same like good Emerald effect. And then Tornado Dragon's just like really good if you can make it.
Right. Okay. Shout out to Georgie.
Yeah, shout out to Georgie for that one, because I did not think of that, to be honest. And then like one of the other really good like insect cards is Picaflana. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Inzector Link.
So what does this do? Because I know a lot of people were excited. A lot of Inzector players were excited when this got announced, and then they read it and weren't so happy.
I mean, I think it's really good. Like it. So the first effect is on summon. You can equip any insect from your deck to a different insect on the field. So it doesn't have to be an Inzector monster. You can equip like Resonance or Goki Pole, whatever. Then like link the monster away or something like that. Proc the effect. But it also gives that monster 500 attack, and you're like a beatdown deck, you're trying to get more attack points, so that helps out. The other part of its effect that's really good is it lets you shuffle 3 insects in your grave back into your deck to draw a card, so it's like a baby emerald.
Oh, nice.
And then, so like, it helps you recycle things for Goki Pole, like recycle your kaijus if you want to search them off Slumber. You can recycle like your stuff for your Ballpark, etc., etc. Put Doom Dozer back if you need to get it off Resonance Insect again. So this card's awesome, and I only play 2 because it can recycle itself, so
Okay.
I don't need to take up more room by playing 3.
Right.
And then I played Nightmares because we're going second. Probably pretty standard. They come up, I guess, as much as they do in every other deck that plays Nightmares. And then Almirage is important because you can link away Goki Pole or Resonance Insect and just proc the effect immediately. Link Spider because I play Vanillas. Tenny Monk because I play the Vishuda. And then Borreload and Boral Sword. I kind of touched on why I like Borreload right now. And then Boral Sword is you're a beatdown deck, you want to kill him.
Makes sense, yeah.
Boral Sword helps you out with that. And so like it looks kind of weird because the insects that you're summoning primarily are all vanillas, so they don't help you make these, but you just link them into this and then it helps you make those guys. So
Gotcha.
it's not as weird as you would think. And you have like a lot of ways, surprisingly, to get a lot of bodies on the board so that you're able to make these kinds of cards and get kind of greedy with it. But yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. So overall, safe to say that you're pretty happy with the deck?
Yeah, I really like this deck. It's fun. It's a change of pace. It like you get to play a lot of like really fun cards that are just like cool and you wouldn't think would be that fun to play. But you get to like shout Weevil Underwood quotes all day and throw Exodia, throw the Exodia pieces off a ship or something. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah. Do you have any other shout outs other than Georgie?
Shout out to X3 Drop, obviously. All the guys, Evan, Luis, Matthew, John, I guess. Getting 5th place that one time.
Yeah, he did all right.
But yeah, I mean, and Chad.
And
I'm so
don't
sorry,
forget.
I did not forget Chad.
That's okay.
I just forgot his name.
That's okay. He's just a busy man.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, thank you very much for the deck profile.
course.
I honestly really enjoyed this. This is a deck I've been wanting to build for a while, and you just beat me to it.
Dude, it's
so
pennies.
I know I'm probably just gonna borrow it from you sometime. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Yeah, comment any criticisms, anything like that. I'm gonna say sorry in advance for the glare that is kind of going on through the video. But yeah, until next time.